Any questions on this? Yeah. Okay, so for example, you are not able to find okay, so what you need to do first thing is always in such cases, one thing is I'll tell you there are two ways. One thing is before you go for such opportunities, can you keep judging yourself? You will know where you are good at and where you are bad at. First thing. So another thing is these companies. I would be very specific. They will never ever give you a feedback that you were bad in this. So somehow we have to develop it because they are giving you a job of 5 to 25 lakhs. Now, if they are giving you such a what you can call high stake job, they would never ever give you feedback because they cannot invest in giving feedback. So I would say that is what is. I would have one more session with bigger audience, and that is called how to make yourself as AI enabled person. How can you have your own artificial intelligence so that you understand your what you call your understand where you went wrong. So simple logic I'll tell you. For example, there were 10 questions in your interview. So what topic were you comfortable at? What topic you weren't comfortable? And one more thing, if you are thoroughly prepared, you will know where you are comfortable and where you are not. You're getting me? So understand. So I think you need, this is one point where we all need to work upon. That, for example, you're going for an interview for an Android developer. Now you need to understand that, yeah, you need to understand that as an Android developer, what if the questions are being asked to me, I know where I was wrong. So I should understand that. So I think we can take it maybe in the frequent subsequent sessions. Astha, I would maybe I think more elaboration would be given there. But my point is, this is one capability you need to develop, and that would come by more preparation. Yep. So we need to be more prepared. Yeah. Give me one moment. I will admit some people they're waiting. Just give me one moment. Okay, so do you have a piece of paper and a pen? All of you? You can write in the chat. Yes, very good. So now what you need to do is strengths. We are talking about our professional strengths first. So divide the whole page into four parts. So what you need to do, you need to just give me one moment. I'll get a paper for you. Yeah. So what you need to do, you need to divide like this. Can you see it? Four parts. Four parts and keep it horizontal. So divide the page into four parts, and now you will understand. We will talk first about strengths. First is we are talking about professional strengths. Now this is a lifetime learning, my dear friends, throughout your job also. Your strengths will always be in four areas. Understand? Your strengths and weaknesses also. We are first talking about strengths, then in the reverse of the paper we'll talk about weaknesses. Your strengths would always be in the four areas. Now I would be telling you these four areas, and this is a detailed test, it never fails. The first attribute, so need to fill in the first column. So give the title to the first column as skills. So the first category is skills. Then give the second title as education. So skills was the first column, then it is education. Are you all with me? And the third is experience. Skill, education, experience. And fourth is personality traits. Fourth is personality traits. So are you all there and you are writing these four? Yes. So you have written these four areas. Now your strengths and weaknesses would always be in these four areas. But do you know what are these four areas? Can anyone tell me what is skill? I would give you a very mathematical way of definition of skill today. Can someone quickly tell me what is a skill? If I need to ask you, can you tell me your skills? So how would you filter your attributes as skills? Anyone? I think very close to correct method. Very true, Astha. Yeah. Anyone else? I think very true. Which differentiates you from others? That's what you said, right? Oh, okay. So what is the parameter of being good at? Okay, but very good, Shashwat. But are we mathematically doing coming? Can we make it objective? And that's what we'll talk now. Because good according to you would be different, and according to Devang would be different, right? Okay, I'll come to that. Shashwat, you are from which college? Good. Anyone else wants to say skill? Now I'll give you a very mathematical definition of skill today. Very simple. Skill is something which helps you in earning. Did you get it? Skill is something which helps you in earning. Now this is not a definition for engineers. This is across all streams. Whether Palak, who is from agriculture, someone is from the another stream, they all would have the same logic, and that is skill. I'm again reiterating. Skill is something which helps you in earning. So if you have 10 attributes on which you feel you are good at, just write them and say, out of these 10, in which I can make an earning. That would be a skill. Did it make sense to you? Giving it more mathematical way. Out of those 10 attributes that you have, in which attribute can you get a job? Are you having that competency to get a job, to qualify a written test for a company? Then you can call it is a skill. For example, if you are a Python developer, you can only call Python development as your skill if you have a capability of getting a job in Python by qualifying the recruitment process of Python related companies. You're getting it? So if you have that capability to that threshold level, then only you can call it as a skill. So is the definition of skill clear to you all? Any doubt? Throw a question on me. Okay, so skill now. So how would you write what are your skills? Very simple. Just understand, if you have done something for 3 days, that doesn't mean it will become a skill. For example, we get a training on something and we say, okay, now it is my skill. No, that is not a criteria that you can call it as a skill. So how do you do that? So what you do, simply see, can it get you a job? If it can, or it can help you in qualifying the process that is there for that job, then it is a skill. So are we on same page for skills? Yes. Now the second category. You should know where your strength lies, because then identification would becomes. What was the second category that I asked you to write on the paper? Education. Now education, again, Astha told us a very critical point, that skill, when I asked her skill, she said something which differentiates from others. And so that point we have to always keep in mind. So whether we are talking about any of these four parameters. So now I'm talking about education. Now, education here, what will come? As I defined skill. So we define skill, what will come in skill. Now we'll define what will come in education. Here, your normal BTech will not come. You are doing in CS, you are doing in CCE. It will not come because all are doing in that branch. So what would come here? Your trainings, your certifications that you have done apart from your regular curriculum, or you have distinguished in your studies extraordinarily. You got full percent 100% marks in some paper that was a history. So what will come here? Your certifications, your trainings, your online courses, all would come in education. So is it fine? So now what you need to do, you need to write four. So once I'll tell you other two areas also. So you need to write just you make a note that you will write five. You will write five skills. So you will write five top skills that you have, and you know the definition of skill. Now you will write top five education related items that you have done. Any doubts on education? And shall we go to the next one, which is experience? Now, experience, again, here also we need to write five items. So you'll say, sir, we are not experienced, we are pre-final year students. How can we write something in education, in experience? Now, first of all, some of you are doing in your colleges, there is an activity of teaching assistant. You assist some teachers. So if there is something like teaching assistant or something, or if you had some position in your organization. For example, JCRC, there are a lot of cells called RTBI, entrepreneurship development, a lot of cells that are there. So you had been secretary there or something. Similarly, in JNU and in all your colleges, RTU, Goodavaleru. So you have a lot of cells, a lot of positions of responsibility. So that also gives you an experience. So in experience, what comes first thing? Internship. Second thing, part-time jobs. Third thing, positions of responsibility. And fourth, is it work with, if we work with NGO, that is also an experience, Palak, very true. So because if you work there, it was, but again, it should not be a cosmetic work, Palak. So I'm not doubting you. I know you are a hard worker, but what I'm saying is it should not come as a cosmetic work. It should come as a hard work. That is, you had spent some hours, a lot of hours there. So it should not be always about certificate, my dear friends. So I think Palak raised a very, very important point. So we worked in NGO, let's bring it and let's focus more on work rather than certificates. This is one more learning. So now I think you all are clear on internships, part-time jobs, teaching assistants, positions of responsibilities, NGOs. But here comes one more point in experience, which would be a new thing to you. Many of you would have been having a hobby, or maybe many of you would have been pursuing something from some activity from last 10 years, 5 years, 7 years. That activity may be swimming, maybe reading, maybe marathon running, maybe cycling, maybe dancing, maybe gymming, and that would have been like singing, and you would have been doing it continuously every day for many years. So that also is an experience, but mentioning it as only experience will not help. What you need to do, that activity has taught you what? For example, I would say I am an active swimmer from last 5 years, and that has taught me perseverance. So I should always, when I'm talking about non-technical or non-core experiences, I should always say what I learned. So if you're talking about behavioral experiences or other experiences, you should always say, I learned this attribute, maybe perseverance, patience, decision making. For example, one of you must be playing chess. So you say, chess has taught me a lot of decision making and quick decision making. So always tell that one word, one attribute that you learned. So is experience clear to you? So now you need to write 5 skills, 5 experiences, 5 education related items. Any doubt till now? Okay, so now let's come to the 4th category. Now 4th category is personality trait. So there is a question, I think. So I think Palak had a question in earlier. I missed that. I'll pick that up. Uh, yeah, I'll pick that up, Palak, a bit later. So I just saw it. So now the fourth one, the fourth column is personality traits. Now, very important. So, are the first three clear to you, my dear friends? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. Yes, Shashwat also. I think I need that you all are not. I think because I know you all are very interactive. Chirag, thanks a lot. Asta says yes. Okay, so that's great. So now what I want to say is a very critical statement out here. So education, you know, skill, you know, and experience, you know. The fourth one, personality trait. Keep it in bold. This is very critical. Keep it in bold or maybe encircle it 2-3 times. The important point about personality trait is that it will always have a strength. Every person on this world will always have a strength in personality trait. He or she may not have a strength in first three. Skill he may or may not have. Education may or may not have. Experience may or may not have. But every person in this world would have a strength in personality trait, which is the fourth category. Now, what is there in the personality trait? Very simple. We are talking about strength. So, what are my behavioral personality types? So, let me talk about it. I am cool and calm. I am patient. I am hardworking. I am soft spoken, leader, follower, aggressive, assertive. Here we'll not talk about negative attributes. If I talk about aggressive, I'll not say aggressive, I'll say enthusiastic. So enthusiastic, extrovert, leader, team worker. So these are the personality traits. So I have to write 5 traits about me. So now you have understood all the 4. Now, can you do all quickly? Write 5 skills, 5 education, write related item, 5 experiences. If you don't have 5, write 2, 3. But maximum is 5. So can you write these 5 items in all these 4 areas? Is it fine for you to do it right now in 1 minute? So that I'll tell you how to identify. Now you will have maximum 20 items. Out of these 20, which one is your strength? I will give you the test now. And you, so first, can you write? Because then only it will be more clear to you. Take 1 minute and write it. Introvert can come and because we are talking about strengths right now, Palak. And if again, is your introvert nature helping you in getting something? It can be strength and weakness also. If you're gaining a lot with introvert nature, it is strength. If you're losing a lot with it is a weakness. So very simple. If you're gaining a lot of things with something, it is a strength. If you're losing a lot of things with something, it is weakness. Mathematical. Yes. 362527, could you introduce yourself with your name, please? Okay, so are you people writing? Devang, you are from which college? That's good. So we have 3 of you from JC. Deepak was from RTU. Just let me know once you write all your entries. Okay, so sometimes this helps you, and sometimes you lost something by this. Again, you need to understand wherever you lost it, you need to work upon it. So that is an area of improvement. I would also tell you at one thing that what there is a term. So this is called situational strength or weakness, Palak. Something, so it becomes a strength for, so this is a gray area. It becomes strength sometimes, and it becomes a weakness sometimes. So we need to control when it becomes weakness. So keep a watch, and you need to minimize those conditions so that this only becomes your strength. Take those third party tests, that would give you your weakness. So now I would summarize: strength, what brings your best and what differentiates from others. वो चार एरियाज जो हमने बात करी, उन चार एरियाज में what brings best of you and what separates you from others. ये हो गया strength. Weakness, what you ignore or what you avoid, what you normally avoid. What you normally avoid is your weakness. What are your negative work habits and what others see as your weakness. These are the three areas. Any quick questions now? I'm all yours. You can unmute and ask. I would also share the video on this, and I would also share the text, the PPT or the thought. You can ask any questions. Palak, you have said yes. Palak, Astha, it was very good time with all of you. So you can quickly ask anything, or else we are done. Shashwat, Devang, Palak, Deepak, Chirag, Astha, quickly if you want to ask something. We would have more sessions. I think this platform is, I'm just learning a little bit about this, but this is really good, I think. Yeah, Astha. Yeah. No, so yeah. So yeah, it is very good that for something which may be good for me, may be bad for other. That I agree on that, but here the morality comes into picture, Astha. So morality says that we should not harm others for our success, right? It is a universal fact. As now these days we are just fighting for oxygen, which is one thing which we were not saving it when we had a chance, right? So now, so that's what I'm saying. Morally, we were doing something wrong. So that's what I'm saying. What I meant by negative work habit is you need to examine your task. Do you have a bad habit? And from where will you know? This is now, I think second part is how would I know that I'm not doing it correctly? So I think you need good friends, you need good critics, you need your parents also, because you are very young stage. I think your parents are also very good. I know because I have my son who is 12, so I know that parents are a guiding factor. So ask them and ask an honest feedback. You must be having good friends. Ask them about your negative habits. So an intersection. Your negative habits would be told mostly by your friends, very close friends, your parents, your mentors. So they would tell you what are negative habits, and it's mostly others tell you about your negative habits. Because suppose I'm dancing and I'm dancing terribly. So people, so one of my good friends will tell, oh, you were really terrible, and then I will stop. So that is where you need that particular. So that's I think that trigger point, Astha. Yes. Okay, that's good. Anyone else wants to ask anything? Please be. You can ask in Hindi also. No need to worry about the language or anything. हाँ, नहीं वीकनेस जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैं कोडिंग चेक करता हूँ तो कोडिंग के लिए काफी प्लेटफॉर्म्स आप जानते हो, ठीक है। उसके अलावा आप साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट के भी प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं कई, वो मैं आपको आई थिंक आई यू कैन ऑलवेज मैसेज मी ऑन दिस ऐप इटसेल्फ, ठीक है। तो मैं आपको वो भी आई थिंक आई कैन शेयर सम साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट, आई कैन ऑल्सो वी ऑल्सो हैव WAE's resources, I can share that with you. So the point is there are psychometric test platforms which we can use to understand, because I'll tell you, for example, psychometric tests are very, very good in telling us. Even Asta, that is an answer to your question also. If we give psychometric tests honestly, because psychometric tests ask you some questions which are related to your behavior. For example, there is a question in psychometric test, I keep my room arranged in an arranged manner. सो आई शुड आंसर इट ऑनेस्टली। अगर मैं अपने रूम को सही रखता हूँ तो सही रखता हूँ लिखूंगा, अगर मैं अपने रूम को खराब रखता हूँ तो आई शुड राइट नो आई डोंट कीप इट इन अरेंज्ड मैनर। आई शुड ऑलवेज आंसर साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट ऑनेस्टली। सो साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट को ऑनेस्टली आंसर करो, अपने आप पता लग जाएगा कि आपकी वीकनेस क्या है। सो आपका जो हेल्पिंग, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट मी बी वेरी वेरी ऑनेस्ट विद यू, समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि हम रैंक लाने के चक्कर में थोड़े सेल्फिश हो जाते हैं। सो वो आदत अगर हमारी ज़्यादा हो गई है, हम सेल्फिश हो गए हैं, सो हमें कैसे पता चलेगी? हम साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट में हमारा हेल्पिंग वाला एट्रीब्यूट बहुत कम आ जाएगा और हम सेल्फ सेंटर्ड हो जाएंगे। So that will be told by psychometric tests. So I would let you know, I would maybe share with you all some psychometric tests. Give those psychometric tests. They will tell you you are good in which attribute and you are bad. You can improve on which attribute. So ये होता है psychometric test. Second is you can, another point is by third party, or what I meant was interact with people. Talk to people, Chirag, and then they would also tell you. So maybe I think interact with your friends. एंड एक और चीज है, दूसरों पे थोड़ा भरोसा करो। कई बार हम, मेरे को ये सुनने को मिलता है स्टूडेंट से बहुत कि सर वो कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि मुझे झूठ बोलेगा। वो देखो, हम इतने नादान नहीं है, आई वुड बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू, हम इतने नादान तो नहीं है कि हम झूठ को समझ नहीं पाएंगे। अगर वो लग रहा है हमें, तो आई थिंक इतना फिल्टर हमारे अंदर है, इतना AI हमारे अंदर होना चाहिए, आर दे गिविंग करेक्ट फीडबैक और रॉन्ग फीडबैक हमको पता लग जाए। एंड आई थिंक ये मेरे को पता है कि 20-21 साल का होने पे हमारे अंदर ये आ जाता है। सो इफ योर फ्रेंड इज गिविंग यू सम फीडबैक, यू विल बी नोइंग कि वो सही में दे रहा है या गलत दे रहा है। एंड आई थिंक फ्रेंड है तो हम उसको भी जानते हैं। सो ये थोड़ा सा हमारी ट्यूब, इसको बोलते हैं खुद की फ्रीक्वेंसी। सो उस पर थोड़ा सा खेलना पड़ेगा अपने को, ठीक है। हाँ, और कोई एनी क्वेश्चन? Okay, I think that's all for today. So we will connect and keep connected on this platform. I'm just trying. ये अच्छा platform लग रहा है मेरे को. So let's be there. इसमें सारी recordings भी रहती हैं. And I think एक जगह हम रहते हैं because what कोई और platform में काफी सारी चीजें होती हैं. So I think let's try keep connected on this teachment. And I would be sharing a lot of things with you. And you can also keep me posted about your placements if you have any queries. आप कौन सा सेशन चाहते हैं? You can write to me and we will have those sessions. Thank you guys. It was nice interacting with you. Thank you. Thank you.